What is NutriHydro lettuce formula? NutriHydro lettuce formula is a nutrient that encourages root growth in lettuce crops. The way it works is nutrients target the growth of roots. When the roots are established, the overall growth of the plant follows. Why are there two versions of NutriHydro lettuce formula, liquid and in dry form? What is the difference? NutriHydro lettuce formula is available in two forms: in liquid and in dry form. The liquid formula has been formulated for users who want to use plant nutrients in the simplest way possible. Equal parts of solution A and solution B to every certain volume of water, and that's it. The final dilution is ready to use. The dry form is not complicated at all. It just allows users to have a bit more control over their nutrients. NutriHydro's dry form series is called NutriHydro Commercial Farm Formula, CFF, and is used at farms that prefer to mix their own nutrients. NutriHydro's lettuce CFF comes with a set of dilution instruction on its label. The instruction indicates a factory prescribed dilution. At different stages of plant growth though, growers may opt to increase or decrease any of the other three-part CFF formula. Another advantage to NutriHydro's CFF series of nutrients is that since it is in dry form without any liquid, it is lighter to transport and easier to store compared to a liquid nutrient. Which performs better? NutriHydro's liquid concentrate form or dry form. Both nutrients when used correctly yields the same results. One is as good as the other. Does NutriHydro lettuce formula contain iron? Both NutriHydro lettuce formula in liquid concentrate and in dry form contain iron. Repeat that, both contain iron, which is clearly indicated on the label. Can NutriHydro lettuce be used to grow leafy greens and herbs? Yes, it can be used. Do note that NutriHydro lettuce is a phosphorus-biased nutrient and targets nutrients to the roots. Leafy greens and herbs require higher nitrogen than lettuce. Using NutriHydro leafy will produce better growth results as it provides the nutrients necessary for crops to reach their full growth potential. Do I need to use growth nutrient when using NutriHydro lettuce CFF? No, there is no need to use NutriHydro's growth nutrient when using NutriHydro CFF for lettuce. Using NutriHydro CFF for lettuce requires two stages of nutrient feeding in a lettuce crop cycle. The first stage is the foundation stage. This is usually between 15 to 20 days. It is at this stage that lettuce crop develops its roots. Just follow the formulation as indicated in NutriHydro's CFF calculator. After 20 days, the lettuce crop begins to focus its entire energy in foliage growth. This is the time to shift into NutriHydro's growth stage formulation. At this stage, mixing the CFF nutrients will require more of the calcium nitrate compared to the macronutrient pack and Epsom salt. This adjustment towards a nitrogen-biased mixture is called growth stage formulation and is necessary to feed the energy required by the lettuce crop to grow its foliage. To use NutriHydro's CFF lettuce calculator. Is NutriHydro an FPA-registered company? Yes. NutriHydro Fertilizer Manufacturing is registered under the Office of the Fertilizer and Pesticides Authority of the Philippines with registration number 121LFB 439. I see on Facebook groups that NutriHydro grows really huge lettuces. How do they do that? To succeed in growing through hydroponics, NutriHydro recommends a combination of must-do. NutriHydro looks at hydroponics as agriculture, of which most of it is entirely chemistry. In the science of chemistry, it is very important to measure. 1. Use TDS and pH meter. Use a pair of TDs and pH meters and adjust accordingly. As the saying goes, what can be measured, can be managed. This is why NutriHydro recommends that growers use a combination of testers to measure the parameters of nutrient-enriched water in growing their crops. NutriHydro recommends using TDS and pH meters as a must in growing no matter what brand of nutrient you use. Commercial farms constantly measure their pH and TDS 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days in a year. That is non-stop measurement of pH and TDS. Commercial farms usually, if not always, have automated system of dosing pH and TDS. 2. Use NutriHydro lettuce formula. NutriHydro lettuce is specifically formulated for lettuce crops. The lettuce formula targets nutrients to the roots. When roots become rich, the stem and foliage follow. 3. Proper amount of light. Make sure lettuce crops receive the proper amount of light it needs to grow. Too little and they shoot up to be leggy. Too much and they wilt. Remember that most lettuce crops require only partial sun, so that layer of sunshade could be useful. 4. Manage heat and humidity. Lettuce are primordially highland crops. They are genetically predisposed to exist and thrive in such environment. So there is work to be done when lettuce is to be grown at lowland, and this particularly refers to humidity and heat. Installing fans, exhaust, vents, misting system, dehumidifiers, and air conditioning systems are a few ways to manage heat and humidity in a greenhouse. 5. Use of health and growth enhancers. NutriHydro has a series of rapid nutrient intervention formulas. This series of formula works really fast, and when used as an additive works growth wonders. This page is a continuing work in progress from customers' frequently asked questions. It will be regularly updated as we receive new questions.